Okay, I'm putting it out there. Size does not matter. Really, it doesn't. Make a note. Size doesn't matter. Now, before you start making all sorts of assumptions about what I'm talking about, I'm actually talking about audience size. People are obsessed. They say to me, they come to me, I want to speak on bigger stages. What they actually mean is they want to speak to bigger audiences. I don't think they're looking at the square footage or the square meters of a stage when they're talking about speaking on bigger stages. They want bigger audiences. And that's all big, all well and good, and fantastic. And I see people, when they're videoing their reels, they often ask the cameraman to stand right at the back and get their huge audience and their huge auditorium. And I then see them as a tiny little pin at the front, and cannot connect with them on their show reels. But anyway, I'm digressing here. More often than not, in the speaking world, in the world of speaker bookers, bureaus, corporate clients, audiences aren't that big. If you're looking at big audiences, usually those big audiences are where a speaker probably has spoken for free, or a speaker has paid to play, which I believe is the language that is used, where they've actually paid to be on that stage. And we know that when we see that on video. The majority of audiences, when I am booking for clients, are actually a lot smaller. And often the smaller the audience, actually, the more senior that audience. You're not going to get 3,000 CEOs in a room. Well, not very often anyway. You're going to have a small number. You're not going to get board members, thousands of board members in a room. You're going to get a small number. Often these big stages are where members of the public perhaps have paid and bought tickets. Tony Robbins famously does events for 10 to 15,000 people. But those are members of the public buying tickets. These aren't business events where, which are organised by corporate clients or event organisers, or where speaker bureaus are involved. If those are the kinds of events that you want to do, they're different to what we're talking about when we're talking about our experience and are part of the speaking industry, or we should call it really the meetings and events industry. So don't get obsessed with size, get obsessed with quality. People are obsessed with the number of likes, the number of followers, the number of connections. It's really, in life, it's always about quality. And how many people you've got subscribed to your email list. If you've got the right audience, the right level for you, don't get obsessed with that. And don't get obsessed with showing me on your show reels and on your videos the backs of lots of people's heads. That doesn't impress me. What impresses me is the value that you bring as a speaker. And that's what you should be thinking about always in everything that you do. It's not about the size, it's about the quality.